Hola, ¿cómo están?
Reflexive verbs.
A reflexive verb is used to indicate that the subject does something to or for himself or herself. In other words, it reflects the action of the verb back to the subject. Consider the sentence, Joaquín se ducha por la mañana. Note that reflexive verbs always use reflexive pronouns. Now, let's see how reflexive verbs are formed. Repeat the conjugation of the verb lavarse after me. Yo me lavo. Tú te lavas. Él, ella, usted se lava. Nosotros, nosotras nos lavamos. Vosotros, vosotras os laváis. Ellos, ellas, ustedes se lavan. The pronoun se attached to an infinitive identifies the verb as reflexive. For example, lavarse. When a reflexive verb is conjugated, the reflexive pronoun agrees with the subject, as in these examples. Te despiertas a las 7. Me peino. Atención! Take another look at the chart and notice that except for se, reflexive pronouns have the same forms as direct and indirect object pronouns. Also, note that se is used for both singular and plural subjects. There is no individual plural form. Pablo se lava. Ellos se lavan. Here are some common reflexive verbs. Acostarse, afeitarse, bañarse, cepillarse, ducharse, llamarse, ponerse, vestirse. Now let's watch some examples in the fotonovela.
Tengo que terminar de arreglarme. Voy al cine esta noche.
Yo también tengo que salir. ¿Te importa si me maquillo primero?
Like object pronouns, reflexive pronouns generally appear before a conjugated verb. With infinitives, they may be placed before the conjugated verb or after the infinitive. Ellos se van a vestir. Ellos van a vestirse. The same holds true for present participles. With them, reflexive pronouns may also be placed before the conjugated verb or attached to the present participle. Nos estamos lavando las manos. Estamos lavándonos las manos. Atención! Did you notice the accent mark in the sentence, estamos lavándonos las manos? Well, when a reflexive pronoun is attached to a present participle, an accent mark is added to maintain the original stress. Here are some other examples. Bañando, bañándose. Afeitando, afeitándose.
Compare and contrast.
Unlike English, a number of verbs in Spanish can be reflexive or non-reflexive. If the verb acts upon something other than the subject, the non-reflexive form is used. For example, Lola lava los platos. If the verb acts upon the subject, the reflexive form is used. Lola se lava la cara. As these sentences show, reflexive verbs sometimes have different meanings than their non-reflexive counterparts. For example, lavar means to wash, while lavarse means to wash oneself, to wash up. Atención! Did you notice the sentence, Lola se lava la cara, means Lola washes her face in English? In Spanish, parts of the body or clothing are generally not referred to with possessives, but with the definite article. Look at these examples. La niña se pone los calcetines. Necesito cepillarme los dientes. Bueno, ya terminamos. Hasta pronto. Me voy.